Welcome back, everyone, to another Mat Side Chat with Professor Brenton. First degree black belt under Master Pedro Sauer here at Fluid Jiu-Jitsu. So let's get started right away because this is kind of a crazy one. Today I wanted to chat a little bit about the equation of hours on the mat to hours in a job and the proficiency at it. And I wrote some notes, so I might be looking down a little bit as I'm discussing this today. But everybody wants to be so good at jiu-jitsu when they first come, and they all think that, oh, I just don't get this, I'm not understanding it, and I want to explain a little bit why. This is going to be really cool. I've been doing this for almost 18 years, and this just dawned on me a few days ago. So we go to a job. When we start a job, we go 8 hours a day, right? So you all know people who have come out of the job their first day, they have no clue what's going on. When you started your job, you probably had no clue what was going on. I know I've been at a couple jobs that you don't know. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So 8 hours a day, you have no idea what's going on, right? So you have a week that goes by, and you have 40 hours in that week, and you still really are kind of lost. Like, you have the general gist of what's kind of going on, but you just have no idea how to do your job really at that point, right? So then we go on and we go to 160 hours a month. So after about a month, you get almost competent in your job. You kind of figure out what you're doing. You kind of figure out how to do the majority of what you need to do without any assistance. You might be able to even show some people some things that are newer, that are in that 8 hour or that first week. So you're almost competent, all right? And then we go and we branch that out a little bit, and we go to 3 to 4 months. In 3 to 4 months, we have 500 to 600 hours. And at that point, at 3 to 4 months, most employees, most people on their job, they're starting to grasp what the job is. They're starting to make their own little idiosyncrasies about it. They're starting to figure out easier ways to do things that maybe they weren't taught, and they're starting to roll. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay, and then we go a year out, and that's 2,000 hours. So after a year at your job, most people are pretty good at their job. They know what's going on. They have a really firm grasp of what they're doing. They don't need to ask questions too often unless that job's extremely difficult. But after a year, 2,000 hours, they pretty much know what they're doing, right? So then let's spread that out a little bit more and go 5,000 hours. So after 2.5 years, most people are solid at their job. If you last that long in a job, you kind of mechanically just do that job, and it's not hard for you. It's just there. You're just doing it. All right. So let's equate that to jiu-jitsu and to the time you get to spend on the mat per week, per day, and all that stuff. So we have 1 hour of class time a day. All right. As opposed to the 8 hours that we had work time. You have no idea what's going on in your first class. So it's just like starting that new job. You have no idea what's going on. Let's bring it out. We've got 3 to 5 classes per week. I recommend that you come 3 times typically. If you can make it 5 or 6, awesome. But we have 3 to 5 hours a week, and I'm going to go on the high end for this one, not at the 3, but at the 5 hours. And sometimes you stay for an hour and a half or 2 hours per time, and if you come 3 times, then it's 6 if you're staying for 2. But 3 to 5 hours per week, you still have no idea because you've had a week of 5 hours. Okay, you still should have no idea what's going on because that 8 hour day, you still had no idea what was going on. Bring it out. Let's go to a month, 12 to 15 hours for the month. You still have not even worked 2 full days on the job in jiu-jitsu. So the equation of 1 month to work of jiu-jitsu to work is that you have only, I should finish this on another talk. I'm going to finish this on another talk. It's been 4 minutes. I will put these two together. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and we'll chat in a second.